The Greth Armada drifted silently into Sector 117 Zeta, a region of space previously marked as unclaimed by the Galactic Records Bureau. Their ships, sleek, biologically grown cruisers, radiated green-blue hues in the dark void. Admiral Verk sat upon his throne-like command chair, his 6 fingers twitching with anticipation. "Scanners," he barked, his mandibles clicking. "Any signs of intelligent life?" "None, Admiral," his second-in-command replied. "Only a single metallic structure, drifting. No emissions. Possibly derelict." Verk leaned forward. Visuals. The viewscreen flickered, then focused. A lone vessel, jagged, asymmetrical, with crude metal plating and visible heat scars, floated in the distance. A primitive engine core hummed faintly beneath the armor, but the ship was silent. "Looks dead," muttered a junior tactician. Verk narrowed his eyes. "Send a boarding team. Let's claim this relic." Within minutes, a Greth boarding pod launched, attaching itself to the hull of the unknown vessel. As they entered through the airlock, something unexpected happened. The ship came alive. Lights flickered. Panels hissed open. Turrets emerged like claws from beneath the metal skin, all locking on to the Greth fleet in perfect, synchronized motion. "Admiral," the comms officer yelled. "The ship just powered up. It's targeting us." "Impossible," Verk hissed. "How?" It showed no life. Then the broadcast came. A low, human voice echoed through all open channels. "This is the UNS Retribution. You are entering Terran space. Leave immediately or be destroyed." There was silence across the Armada. No one had ever heard the word Terran before. "Translate that," Verk ordered, more annoyed than threatened. "It's a warning," the comms officer replied nervously. The boarding party screamed suddenly over the internal comms. "They're here. We didn't see them. Metal suits. Autonomous?" "No, wait. Humans. They're fighting without atmosphere. We can't." Silence. The feed went dark. Verk's crest bristled. "All ships, shields up. Weapons hot." Too late. The UNS Retribution opened fire. Not with plasma, not with lasers, but with slugs of depleted uranium traveling at relativistic speeds. One shot pierced a Greth destroyer's hull, splitting it in half. Another burst passed through 2 cruisers in a single shot. "They're using kinetic weapons?" Verk muttered in disbelief. "Who uses projectiles in space?" But the brutality was undeniable. The Retribution wasn't just a warship, it was a predator, and the Greth Armada was now prey. A barrage of missiles followed, smart, adaptive, and terrifyingly precise. They weaved through countermeasures, diving straight into propulsion cores and life support systems. Within 2 minutes, 5 ships were gone. "Retreat! Retreat now!" Verk screamed. But even as the command left his mandibles, the Retribution moved forward. It wasn't fast. It didn't need to be. The psychological warfare was already done. "This is a misunderstanding," Verk shouted across an open frequency. "We meant no harm. Identify yourselves." The human voice returned, flat and uncaring. "You trespassed. You boarded. You attacked. This is your answer." A pause. "Earth does not warn twice." Then came the broadside. What looked like ancient technology unleashed a wave of force that shattered Greth shielding. EMP bursts crippled ships. A second volley of railgun fire vaporized the remaining frigates. Only the command ship remained. Verk, trembling, could do nothing but stare at the monstrous human vessel as it loomed ever closer. This hull was scarred, yes, but it carried those scars like a beast carries trophies. No gleaming aesthetics. No biological curves. Only raw, brutal function. "This is a primitive species?" Verk whispered. "We came to greet them?" The screen flickered again, this time showing a human face. Scarred. Calm. Ice cold as the void. "Tell your kind," the man said. "Earth doesn't start wars. But we finish them." The signal cut. Verk gave the order to retreat. Not because he thought he could escape, but because someone had to survive to tell the tale. As the Greth command ship limped out of Sector 117 Zeta, the Retribution held position. Watching, waiting, and all across the galaxy the message spread. Humanity had arrived, and they didn't come in peace.